This video is going to explain how to create your artist statement. We're first going to look at the rubric, and this rubric is on page 11 in your packet. I'm going to read the meeting for the present rubric. We're skipping the top part because we're not officially displaying this. I produced a cohesive artist statement that describes the art accurately using relevant vocabulary and includes a clear connection to the theme. In the Google Classroom, you will find the attachment that you will be typing in for your artist statement, which looks like this. I'm going to walk you through what you're going to do here. We are going to have two different photos on the top. One is going to be the photo of your inspiration for your sculpture, and the second is going to be a picture of your final sculpture, which we will take at a later time. So to put in the photo of your inspiration, you can click Insert Image, and then you're going to want to make sure you click on Google Drive. And then in your Google Drive, you can find the photo that you have saved. I'm going to put in a random picture right now. And you can make it smaller. And then we will put in, like I said, eventually a photo of your sculpture. Then for your name label, you are going to change your name. So it is your first and last name in all capital letters. The title of your work of art can be whatever you would like it to be, as long as it relates to your sculpture in some way. The year is 2017, and media means any materials that you used to create your sculpture. So that could be cardboard, chipboard, string, yarn, wire, hot glue, anything that you visually see in your work of art, you're going to write there. The next thing we're going to do is change the sharing settings so that anybody can see this that has the link. So you're going to click on this blue share button in the upper right hand corner. Then you're going to click on Advanced in the bottom right hand corner. Then you're going to click on Change next to Who Has Access, and you're going to click on Anyone with the link. Then you're going to click Save, and you're going to click Done, and then you have changed the sharing settings. Then you will be writing what specific vocab words you used in your final art projects and how you created the vocab in your art using a different color font. And make sure that you talk about specific types of shapes. So instead of just shape, was it organic or was it geometric? And you're going to type those things here. So what kinds of shapes did you create in your sculpture and why? Positive space, where is your positive space in your sculpture? Describe where your negative space is. Describe why this is a form. And explain how you use materials in a unique way. And explain why you chose your subject matter, which can be in just a simple sentence. The next thing I'm going to show you, and then I'll go back to an example that shows you how to do this part, is how to email this as a link. You will email this to me and your parents, and that is just to share the information about what you learned this project with your family. And so you are going to open up a new email. So go into your Gmail, you can hit the Compose button, and then you're going to type in your parents' email and my email. My email, you can start typing in Carly, C-A-R-L-Y. You will see Carly Fry or Carly Blazing, and it goes to the same place. It does not matter which one you are choosing for that. Subject matter, you can type in sculpture, artist, statement. It's nice if you write a little note to your parents on what you are sharing with them and why. And then you can click down on the Google Drive at the bottom, the Google Drive little icon there, and then you can go to your recent and you should be able to pull up your artist statement, and it will open up here in a link, and then you can click send to share it with them. Then the last step here is to delete all the instructions and questions when you're done using them, so all we have is this information here for your artist statement. So here's what that will look like. We'll have your inspiration photo, your finished photo of your sculpture, your name label, and then we'll have all this information. So here is an example of what that's going to look like, talking about this sculpture right here. So shape. This sculpture has geometric shapes because the shapes are sharp and precise. Positive space. The positive space is the cardboard and hot glue that make the sculpture. Negative space. The negative space is around my sculpture and in between the hot glue lines that make the negative shapes. Form. I created a form by making layers which make depth in my sculpture and make it 3D. How did I use materials in a unique way? I used hot glue in a new and cool way. explain why you chose your subject matter. I think eyes are such an important part of our bodies that we use every day, and it is one of the first things we see when we look in the mirror. So that is an example of what you are going to do for this and what you will see at the very end. And then when you are done with everything, once we have our photo in here, we will turn in this document.